In the 100-ton plus class of hydraulic excavators, two names always bubble to the surface: the iconic yellow of Caterpillar and the trusted orange of Hitachi. These aren't just machines, they're the heart of huge, earth-moving operations, the very tools that can make or break a project's profitability and pace. On one side, you have the Caterpillar 6015B, a machine born from a legacy of power and designed to push the limits of productivity. On the other, the Hitachi EX1200-6, a globally respected workhorse known for its incredible reliability and precision engineering. For contractors and mine operators, choosing between them is a high-stakes, multi-million-dollar decision that impacts everything from loading times and fuel budgets to operator happiness and long-term repair costs. Today, we're going head-to-head. We'll break down everything from the raw power in the engine rooms to the finesse of their hydraulics, the comfort of their cabs, and the all-important total cost of ownership. Let's get digging with round 1, the power plant. First up, the Caterpillar 6015B, tipping the scales at a hefty 140 tons or 154 US tons. At its heart is the formidable Cat C27 Acert engine, a 27-liter beast. While many sources cite it at 813 horsepower, it's worth noting Caterpillar's official spec sheets often rate it even higher at 824 horsepower. But this isn't just about raw grunt. Cat has loaded it with sophisticated engine controls to optimize performance while managing fuel burn. The philosophy here is pretty clear. Give operators overwhelming power when they need it, so the machine can cycle faster and move material with an authority few others can challenge. In the other corner is the Hitachi EX1200-6, a slightly leaner machine at around 111 to 114 tons. It's powered by a different animal entirely, a 23.15-liter Cummins QSK-23C engine delivering a very respectable 760 horsepower. Hitachi and Cummins have a long-standing partnership, and this engine is celebrated for its sheer reliability and robust performance. Hitachi's approach is all about creating a perfect harmony between power, hydraulic efficiency, and operational smoothness, delivering dependable power that operators can count on shift after shift. So, right off the bat, we have a clear difference. The Cat 6015B brings more displacement and more horsepower to the fight. On paper, that's a knockout in brute force, but as any seasoned operator will tell you, the horsepower is only half the battle. How that power gets turned into digging force and efficient movement is where the war is really won. Round 2, the business end, bucket and hydraulics. Power is pointless if you can't use it. The business end of these excavators, the bucket and the hydraulic system that moves it, is where the real work gets done. The Caterpillar 6015B is often equipped with an enormous 8.1 cubic meter bucket. This thing is designed to move staggering amounts of material with every single pass. In fact, Caterpillar's own marketing highlights that the 6015B is perfectly matched to load a giant Cat 777 haul truck in just 7 passes. This kind of pass matching is crucial for keeping a fleet of trucks moving without costly wait times. The Hitachi EX1200-6, while immensely capable, typically uses buckets in the 5.2 to 6.7 cubic meter range for its backhoe setup. While not as large as the Cat's typical offering, Hitachi's system is engineered for masterful control. It has a clever auto-level crowd mechanism which helps the operator pull the bucket through the pile with a single lever, ensuring a full bucket with less effort. But bucket size is only part of it. The hydraulic system provides the muscle. Caterpillar boasts about its proprietary tech like a closed-loop swing circuit that actually recaptures energy. As the machine swings and brakes, that kinetic energy is turned back into hydraulic power, which reduces the load on the engine and saves fuel. Add in a boom float feature that uses gravity to help lower the boom, and you have an engine that works smarter, not just harder. Hitachi, on the other hand, is famous for its incredibly smooth and responsive hydraulics. The EX1200-6 lets operators select different work modes like boom priority to speed up dumping or swing priority for wider swings, tailoring the machine's response to the job. This gives operators incredible confidence and allows for precise, fast, and combined movements, a key to quick cycle times. This round is a classic matchup, the cat's sheer size versus the Hitachi's finely tuned system. The 6015B is built for maximum volume, while the EX1200-6 is all about giving the operator a perfectly responsive tool for consistently fast and smooth work. Round 3, productivity and efficiency. Now, this is the round that really hits the bottom line. How much dirt can each machine move and how much fuel does it burn doing it? Now, we need to be clear. The most talked about data comes from studies conducted by or with Caterpillar. A 2018 study in Australia done by cat dealer Westrack with a mining contractor produced some jaw-dropping figures. In a direct comparison, the Caterpillar 6015B reportedly loaded 28% more material per hour than the Hitachi EX1200-6. The study calculated that the Cat moved an incredible 1,704 tons per hour, while the Hitachi managed 1,323 tons per hour once variables like truck waiting time were normalized. This advantage was chalked up to faster cycles, with the 6015B taking just 6.8 cycles to load a truck compared to 8.8 for the Hitachi. But here's the kicker: fuel efficiency. Despite its bigger, more powerful engine, the study reported the Cat 6015B burned, on average, 9% less fuel than the Hitachi EX1200-6. A separate Cat-led study went even further, claiming the 6015B had a 29% better tons per gallon advantage over the Hitachi. Cat credits this to its energy recovery hydraulics and integrated engine controls, which work together to make sure no fuel is wasted. Now, while you have to take manufacturer-backed studies with a grain of salt, they paint a very persuasive picture. If these numbers are even close to what can be expected in the real world, it's a game changer. Moving more material faster while burning less fuel is the holy grail of mining and earth moving. It's worth noting the comparison was with the EX1200-6. Hitachi has since released the EX1200-7 with its own efficiency improvements. But based on the available data, this round leans heavily in Cat's favor. Now, before we get to the final verdict, I want to hear from you. Based on what you've heard so far, which machine would you want at your job site? The raw power of the Cat or the balanced reliability of the Hitachi? Drop a comment below, and while you're there, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next heavy equipment showdown. Round 4, the operator's domain, cab and comfort. A giant excavator is only as good as its operator, and a 12-hour shift in a punishing environment means the cab needs to be a comfortable and commanding workspace. Caterpillar has poured a lot of resources into the 6015B's cab. It's spacious, pressurized to keep the dust out, and mounted on viscous isolators to cut down on the constant vibration that causes fatigue. Operators get large, intuitive touchscreens to monitor the machine's health, and the electro-hydraulic joysticks are designed for a low-effort, responsive feel. Great visibility, a critical safety feature, is also a key part of the Cat's design. The whole vibe is modern and tech-focused. Hitachi, meanwhile, has a legendary reputation for operator comfort, and the EX1200-6 lives up to it. The cab feels like a fortress of solitude with robust construction and nice touches like a high-efficiency HEPA filter for clean air. The controls are famous for their predictable, buttery smooth response, which allows for extremely precise digging. Hitachi's display provides a ton of diagnostic info, helping operators and mechanics stay ahead of any issues. The focus here is on a stress-free, reliable environment where the operator can just concentrate on the work. Honestly, both companies have nailed it here. The choice often boils down to personal taste. Some operators will love the high-tech feel and power of the Caterpillar, while others will prefer the legendary smoothness and rock-solid feel of the Hitachi. This round's a draw. They're both exceptional places to spend a workday. Round 5, the bottom line. A machine's price tag is just the first chapter. The real story is told over its entire life, through fuel, maintenance, and uptime. This is the total cost of ownership, or TCO. The Caterpillar 6015B typically has a higher sticker price. It's a premium machine with class-leading power, and the price reflects that, with a new machine costing over $2 million and used machines costing between $500,000 and $1.5 million. But Caterpillar's whole argument is built around a lower TCO. Those claims of higher productivity and better fuel efficiency are designed to pay back that initial investment and then some. If the 6015B really does move 28% more material while using 9% less fuel, the savings over thousands of hours would be massive, turning that higher price into a long-term profit driver. Plus, CAT's massive global dealer network is a huge advantage for getting parts and service to minimize downtime. The Hitachi EX1200-6 often comes with a lower initial purchase point of $1.35 million, with used machines costing between $150,000 to $650,000, and it offers a different kind of value. Its reputation is built on a foundation of bulletproof reliability. These machines are known to run for tens of thousands of hours with proper maintenance. While it might burn more fuel per hour, its lower upfront cost and proven longevity make for a predictable and manageable budget. Hitachi also has a strong dealer network that provides excellent support and service to keep their machines running. The decision here really comes down to a company's financial strategy. Do you spend more upfront for a machine that claims to deliver the lowest cost per ton, like the Caterpillar, or do you opt for a lower initial investment and the legendary predictable reliability of a machine like the Hitachi? After 5 intense rounds, it's time to crown a king. We've seen the Caterpillar 6015B come out swinging with more power, a bigger bucket, and, according to those manufacturer-backed studies, a serious edge in productivity and fuel efficiency. We've also seen the Hitachi EX1200-6 stand its ground with legendary reliability, exceptionally smooth hydraulics, and a world-class operator environment. While both of these machines are absolute titans, the available data points to a winner in a head-to-head battle for pure production. Based on the significant advantages in loading speed and the compelling claims of superior fuel efficiency, the crown for the king of the construction site goes to the Caterpillar 6015B. The 6015B's ability to load more trucks per hour directly translates to more revenue for a mine or quarry. When you combine that with the claim of using less fuel to do it, the financial argument is almost impossible to ignore. It represents a philosophy of maximizing output to drive down the cost per ton, and based on the numbers, it delivers. However, this win doesn't take away from the Hitachi EX1200-6. It's still a phenomenal, world-class excavator that has earned its reputation for a reason. For an operation where bulletproof reliability, smooth control, and a lower upfront cost are the absolute highest priorities, the Hitachi is an outstanding choice that will simply never let you down. But that's our take. Now we want to hear yours. Which of these monsters would you choose and why? Do you trust Caterpillar's productivity numbers, or do you stand by Hitachi's legendary reliability? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this Battle of the Behemoths, give this video a like and be sure to subscribe for more heavy machinery content. We'll see you on the next one.